radio show where I pull cards and play all the bangers on Station Head in the description. Hey babes, and welcome back to Jazz's Angel Number Tarot. It is a different vibe over here because today we're tapping into Capricorn, where your Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus placements, wherever you have the Cappy placement in your charts, you can apply this to. Before you get started, check me out on Etsy in the description below if you'd like your own private tarot reading. For your protection, that's the only place you can get a reading from me, and my ONLY Insta is directly below. Like this video, please. Subscribe to my channel. Check out my free radio show every other Monday at 5 p.m. Eastern. I pull cards, we listen to new music, it's a vibe. And I'm also on Patreon. I post my personal spells, collective spreads, and all sorts of stuff on there. So I'm on all of the places and you can find them in the description per usual. The cards are really talking for you guys already. So let's see what's going on with Capricorn. What are the messages for Capricorn? What does Capricorn need to know? Messages for Capricorn. All right, let's get right into it. So the first one that came out for you guys was the Black Panther. This one says, independent, clever, and fascinating. You're being guided to observe your surroundings and to keep your own counsel. Find your clarity and then express your inner and outer beauty to the world. Pounce on opportunities that feed your soul with purpose and passion. Awake now to your personal powers, talents, and freedom. So tapping into this energy, I feel like you guys really want to get out of yourself. Like, I feel like you've been constricted by people for too long, Capricorn, and you're annoyed by it. But honestly, I feel like you guys are past the annoyance phase. I feel like you guys are like the Rihanna I don't give a stage. Like, I feel like you guys are in this energy where it's like, I don't care, I'm gonna do what I want. Like, you could be happy with it, you could not. Like, that's none of my business, none of my concern. Like, tapping into your energy, it's really like, I want to get out, I want to break free. We have the Kangaroo. Stability, faith, and determination. You're being guided to take action and to think big. Take back your powers, leap over any obstacles, and build your desires on a solid foundation. Forge ahead without looking back and create emotional fulfillment while staying grounded. Being true to yourself and having faith in the unknown. So yeah, you guys, tapping into this energy. Another thing that sticks out for me for the Black Panther card is keeping your own counsel. You guys are basically in a space where you're like, listen, how I feel about the situation is the truity of the situation. Like, you're really weighing your opinion heavier than any other opinion outside of you, whether it's a manager, whether it's a coworker, a parent, a friend. Like, you're keeping your own counsel, and the universe is confirming you're on the right path. You're going in the best direction for you. And that's what needs to be done at this point. I feel like there was a lack of boundaries that you may have had before, and people just got way too used to you not speaking up for yourself, or you not being like in the leader position. So we have the Tiger. Courageous, dynamic, and inner strength. You're being guided to begin a new journey, one that is exciting and purpose-driven. You have everything you need to confront adversity and turn it into opportunity. Fiercely pursue what you desire. You're an amazing life force with limitless power and potential. There's a lot of action-oriented cards that we have here. Besides the Tortoise, which is the last card we have, which is, I already know the universe is going to be like, okay, go ahead, but don't do too much. Besides that, there's a lot of action-oriented, cards that we have here. A lot of masculine energy. I see you guys really dipping into your masculine bag so you can get things done. And then we have the Tortoise. Patience, persistence, and resourceful. You're being guided to be mindful, enjoy each moment, and have patience with yourself and others. Taking small steps forward will deliver you to huge accomplishments. So yeah, the universe is like, okay, don't bite off more than you can chew, Capricorn, and get yourself in a situation that you can't handle. But tapping in here, still getting pretty good energy for you guys. I don't feel like you're gonna do the most. I feel like you guys are really clear-headed at this time. Even though you want to break free, or you have broken free recently from a group of people or from someone, or you're planning leaving your job, whatever, like I sense a change happening, but you guys are creating the change. So let's see what the tarot has to say. Wow, this is such an interesting energy. We have the Hanged One and the Ten of Wands that came out. So I get an energy of don't give up, but there's a surrender that was required for this. I feel like what this is you'd given up on yourself before. Or you gave up on your circumstance and you kind of accepted defeat with it, and you were like, listen, this is what it is. I'm going to work at this job forever because the market is tough. You had been making excuses or giving yourself reasons why you should look for less or accept less. And your relationships, you know, you were like, okay, I don't want to be lonely, so I'm just going to be with this person. At least I know, you know, what comes with them. And then there was this shift in energy and you were like, no. And you woke back up, you snapped out of it. This is a second chance. A second chance that you're giving yourself. Someone did not want you to do this either. Someone is really not liking, whether it's a manager, whether it's a controlling partner, you know, who doesn't want to grow and evolve. Someone is not liking that you're moving forward, and they've been trying to keep you back for a while. And here's the thing, Capricorn, when you're best case scenario for someone else, they're going to keep you back. Unfortunately, that's not a sign that they love you, that they keep fighting for you, because they're going to fight for you and then still treat you exactly the same. And it's because, you know, if you allow them to, of course they're going to. So, you know, your job may fight for you. They may say, we really want you here. We're so sorry. Apologize, yada, yada. But like, they don't mean it. And you're like, well, why won't they let me go then? Because you're benefiting their life. We have the Lovers in reverse and the Sun card here. So I feel like some of you guys are walking away from a really toxic relationship, or honestly like a low vibrational string of relationships where you always had to be the healer. Specifically, like where you always had to heal another person or teach them something, or, you know, emotionally you just always had to be the leader, you know. And it's like you got to a space where it's like, okay, but who's gonna be here for me when I need it? Because, you know, I have my moments when I'm down, or my days, my months, whatever, where I'm not feeling my best, or when I feel insecure, yada yada, and you don't comfort me when I feel that way. Oh wow, 8 of Cups, 6 of Pentacles in reverse. You're listening to the universe. You will know if this is your message. And I feel like this is everyone's message, every Capricorn's message, regardless if it has to do with like specifically romance or a job or something, because there's definitely an energy of change that you're creating. So you're not happy or satisfied with something. So just apply it how it needs to be. But we have the 8 of Cups here. That's an energy of walking away from a relationship for something new, and you're finally listening to the universe. The universe told you at an earlier point that this person wasn't good for you, but you know, at the end of the day, we all have to, like, it's just not easy to walk away. Like, there's no way to make that sound any better. Like, someone could, you know, do something that really hurts you, and because you love them, you're still gonna, you know, need time to walk away. So don't feel bad about how long it's taken you. Oh my goodness. I'm so proud of you, Capricorn, because you really are building a new future for yourself. We got the 7 of Pentacles. This is building and laying a solid foundation. This is an energy of creation, creating a new life for yourself. And we have the Justice card, finally getting what you deserve. And if you feel like you don't deserve very much because you've done some bad things in your life, just know everyone, it is your literal birthright, if you incarnate here, to be happy, to experience love, to experience joy. Earth is school. I've been saying that. Earth is freaking school. Everyone has lessons and baggage. And you know what? Lately, personally, I've been feeling proud. Like, not proud of my darker moments, but just proud of, like, my battle scars from this planet, because everyone has them. And I'm just like, oh, I've been through this shit. Like, what you been through? And it's just something that we should honestly all be able to key about, not hold ourselves to shackle, you know, ourselves to our mistakes that we've made in the past. So I say all that to say, like, Capricorn, don't hold yourself to something as if it's not what you were literally put here to do. You had to learn those lessons. There's people who have worse lessons. I mean, there's no really better or worse. Like, it's all about perspective. But don't hold yourself to that, you know. Don't let the lessons you had to learn define you, or the decisions that you made that weren't the smartest. Don't let that stuff define you. We got the Four of Swords, so I get an energy of you guys being proud as well. The thing about the Four of Swords, the tarot deck kind of has a storyline to it, if like you really know tarot. And the Four of Swords is like the story of the soldier who's reflecting on his journey. Just, you know, it's bittersweet. Lost some friends along the way, but so happy to be home and proud. This is the first moment he's laying down after going to war. So this is your energy, Capricorn. Like, you've really been through the ringer. You've really been through it. Don't allow other people to minimize what you've been through as well, because pain is pain, hurt is hurt. You felt that. It's real, you know? So anyways, yeah, you guys, tapping into this energy. Four of Swords, defo an energy of having had gone through a lot, but you made it out. You made it out, and, you know, you probably did lose some people along the way, like romantic interests, friends, but now it's time to move on. You deserve to move on. You don't deserve to be frozen in time. Like, I'm picking up on someone's inner dialogue, and it's so hard to ignore, because like you were really going in on yourself. Whoever that is, like, you really talk to yourself like you're not, like, I don't like that. Like, seriously, stop doing that to yourself. Okay, let's see what we got. We have, it is safe for you to love and engagement. Your love life is ascending to a higher level of commitment, is what it says at the bottom of engagement. At the bottom of it is safe for you to love. Open your heart to give and receive the highest energy of all, which of course is love. And tapping into this energy, I really feel you guys opening yourself up to a new romantic cycle, truly opening yourself up. And this is going to take a little bit of recovery. Like I said, you're building a solid foundation right now. This is not something that took, you know, this was not instant. This is like, it was a long time coming. Like, it took you guys a lot to get here. We have codependency and finances and career. So going back to it is safe for you to love. Open your heart to give and receive the highest energy of all. Codependency. Addictions are affecting your romantic life. Some of you guys are addicted to the pain of your journey, addicted to the pain that your ex caused you, addicted to the pain of going to work and, you know, having different coworkers you can talk to all day about how the job sucks. Like, some of you guys are addicted to that low vibrational environment because there's some little bit of validation within it. But walk away, you know. Easier said than done. I feel like you guys have been done with this situation. All Capricorns are not going to be on the same timeline, but most of you are either just freshly out of this, out of the shackles of your cycle, out of the shackles of this relationship, whether it's a work, romantic, whatever relationship. And some of you are, you know, just kind of getting out of it. So be patient with yourself, but not too patient. Get out of there, honestly. Finances and career. Financial issues are a factor in your love life right now. So some of you guys, now that you're, you know, now that the dust is clearing, you're realizing, oh no, I have ignored, like, if you're wrapped up in a romantic cycle, oh no, I have ignored my career. Where do I want to be in terms of career? I'm not where I want to be. What is my life purpose? That kind of thing. So some of you guys are coming out and you're realizing, like, all the stuff that didn't get done. It's like, if you've ever worked at a restaurant, I used to be guilty of this. Like, I would get caught in conversations with people, like other servers. I would get caught in conversations with servers and we'd be gossiping, and then, like, when we would come out, all of our tables would need stuff and we're like in the weeds. Like, some of you guys, if you know, you know. If you've ever lived that server life, you get it. But in the weeds is basically a term for, like, you need help because you're, like, seriously behind. Everyone's looking at you for different stuff. But yeah, tapping into this energy, like, coming out of this energy, just handle things, get organized, and handle everything one by one. That's going to be the best thing for you to do, Capricorn, because if you just come out and you feel like, oh my God, all of this has to get done, everything is, you know, on my plate, I have so much to worry about now, it's just going to cause more confusion, and you don't want to slip back into old patterns because you're overwhelmed. Because that's another thing. Like, a lot of times when people get anxiety, when it gets super, super bad, some people digress. I know I do. I had a really bad anxiety yesterday, and I literally, the thought crossed my mind, what can I do to make this day significantly worse? And people do that because it's like, instead of having just anxiety, not being able to do anything about it, they want to cause psychologically a reason to have anxiety or a reason for the chaos that they feel, so they may try to create it. I know it's not just me. There's been studies on it, okay? But yeah, you may digress and, you know, slip back into the arms of your ex if you feel way too overwhelmed with everything that's not done. So just know that that energy is going to come up, and just get organized about it. Write everything down on a list. Don't even, you know, try to attack it all in one day. Just take things step by step. Try to make it like listed in levels of importance. So we have journaling and deserving. Journaling is definitely what I was just talking about, list making, etc. Consistently writing about your feelings and activities stirs creative ideas and builds your confidence as a writer. So a lot of you also need to journal about this time that you've been through, the shadow work, because once you do the shadow work and you heal from the shadow work, there's really no turning back. You have a bird's eye view of the entire situation, the lesson, you know why the lesson happened, you know the role that you played in it, you know how to not get in it again, you know there's faults, you see everything. So definitely get to journaling to help you really like get yourself as far away from whatever cycle this is as possible. And then we have deserving. You deserve happiness, health, and love. So yeah, you guys, like I said, I was tapping into someone's inner dialogue where you were really kind of being really just mean to yourself, and you're deserving of the love that your new cycle will hold for you. So don't self-sabotage. That's also why it's important to do the shadow work, because you'll understand everything. You won't get overwhelmed and feel like you don't deserve it if you know why everything happened, what role you played. Like I was saying, you know, once you have that full picture, you'll be less likely to, you know, self-sabotage and things of that nature. So let's see what else we got. What are the other messages for Capricorn? We have your soul shines and fearless expression. So yeah, you guys, it's time to open yourself up to the new. Time to stop punishing yourself. You don't deserve it. You're not a horrible person. You're a great person. You, just like everyone else on this planet, literally reincarnated so that you can go through school to learn the lessons that you had to learn. And we're all on separate journeys. We're all reporting back to the big hive. And some people get, you know, some really crazy stuff they have to deal with, Capricorn. I feel like some of you guys have had some really crazy stuff you've had to deal with, but don't shame yourself for it. Just know that was a part of your literal purpose, you know? So you had to go through that. And yeah, that was your message, you guys, for this week. Check me out on Etsy in the description below if you'd like your own private tarot reading. For your protection, that's the only place you can get a read from me. Also, check out my free radio show every other Monday at 5 p.m. Eastern in the description. We listen to music, we pull cards. It's a vibe. Like this video, please. Subscribe to my channel and check me out on Patreon. I post my personal spells, collective spreads, and all sorts of stuff on there. And that was your message, Cappy. I love you, okay? Be careful what you wish for, and I will see you in the next one. Tune into my radio show where I pull cards and play all the bangers on Station Head in the description.